The sun on the side and the hunter of deals. I'm the master of the buy. With my wisdom and experience, I'm setting the pace, turning yard sale, junk into gold and in the rain.
Oh dear God, save me.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen?
We've been live for 46 seconds.
Oh yeah. So tonight we're not going to talk any reselling. We're going to talk about the smackdown in the White House. It looked like Trump's giving him hell, and JD's getting madder. Man, it looked like JD was going to give him an elbow right across. Trump sent him packing without lunch. Gave the fucking lunch away. That's awesome. Awesome. Oh wait a minute. He's offline. Man, the hell with him.
He's rebooting, I think.
Yeah.
It's yeah. So title of the show will there'll probably be a lot of Amazon. So if you eBay sellers, just hang on. Because this affects you. Like I said in the video today. If you haven't seen it, watch the video today. This will affect eBay sellers whether you want to admit it or not, because there's a lot of items that's going to come to Amazon, new items from Amazon to eBay, because a lot of sellers can't sell it. Same thing with Walmart. There's going to be more competition on Walmart.
Hell yeah.
And you need to know these brands too, because you know what would happen if you say bought a bunch of Kotex right now, and all of a sudden Kotex gets flooded everywhere else. You're gonna be stuck holding some of this shit.
You're gonna be selling it on eBay.
So I've got 3 more brands today. So today they added Brother, Eucerin. What was the other one? Oh, Harry's. So the whole list I gave you earlier, plus those 3. Amazon selling it. Mine's going to my junk mail. You might want to check your junk mail. I've got so many. It's really the death of retail arbitrage. It's 1,000 cuts. This is the only time I'm gonna stop and have to add you back. If you dip again, you're permanently. Because I think this is just the beginning. I think they're going to continue. They're going to continue to. So if you're a big seller, somebody of John's size, you celebrate this because it's basically putting a moat around your product. So you're going to see some mixture. Well, most of the big sellers aren't on social media anyway, unless you have a Ferrari or a Lamborghini in your garage and you want to sell people, of course, and tell people you're a big seller. But so if you have the ability to get ungated, you really have. You got to look at this both ways. There's great opportunity to clear out some of the riffraff. Unfortunately, I'm riffraff.
Yeah. I am.
Amazon called me and told me that.
Yeah. Yeah, they did.
They said you'd eventually figure it out.
Well, they must have heard me thinking how much I thought Jeff Bezos was a slime ball, and they must have finally heard that.
Yeah.
Damn it! I should have been thinking so loud.
Alexa probably told him.
So in the overall scope of all of the stuff that you have on Amazon, how much stuff are you going to get back?
What do you mean?
Or are they going to keep it and let you sell?
No. They can't keep it. That's called theft.
No,
They do
When I
keep a lot of.
keep it, I mean let it stay on the site until it sells out.
they're actually they're actually
13.
allowing free. They're not going to charge you to return the product.
Yeah, right.
That's
Tom,
what
if you just watch my video, if you just watch my videos, you know this.
I just sat down at my computer, okay?
I released it this morning. Shut up.
I haven't been home.
Wait. You make videos?
I know, it's scary as hell. This is my 3rd one of the year.
Wait. Hold on.
Let me ask something real quick. Like, is there anybody near Mobile, Alabama?
I think you said it wrong.
Is it? Well, whatever.
It's Mobile, Alabama.
Mobile. Anybody
I'm
near
probably,
Mobile, Alabama?
I'm probably the closest one at 4.5 hours.
I have a brother who lives there.
Okay, well, tell him he needs to take his ass over to the harbor and videotape the USS United States coming in.
What the hell is the USS United States?
You don't know what that is?
Is that a boat?
It's a ship.
Oh, a ship.
Like a boat.
It's
A ship.
Oh, dude, man.
do research on it.
What's it?
It holds the
No,
record for
kinda-
the fastest transatlantic trip. Anyway, it's been taken to Mobile. It's going to be prepped for, and then it's going to be hauled out and made into the world's largest reef. Anyway,
Yeah, whatever. So they are offering free removals, and so you can sell up until the 13th. Once the 13th rolls, March 13th, you will be all these gatings will come into effect.
how much
According to
stuff are you
someone-
getting
They're
back?
just gonna pull you off the listing, and then your inventory, you're gonna have to deal with it. And I would assume if you don't deal with it like by then or sooner, they'll probably fuck you on your inventory.
I do FBM. I don't have all mine's here.
Yeah, Jeanette Scott said they're returning all that for free. I was just wondering. I mean, are you getting a lot of stuff back, Scott?
I don't have. I ship all my stuff.
All merchant fulfilled.
Oh, you don't have any FBA.
I've got some, but not very much. Maybe I got more videos than I've got anything else.
Do you But you can't sell them anymore
I can until the 13th.
until 13th. Damn.
It's almost like you're not listening to the words coming out of my mouth.
Do you understand the words that are coming out of my
Wait,
mouth?
wait. How long can you sell the stuff
Hey, where's Harlan? Damn it, Harlan,
Yeah.
where are you hiding?
Do you have much stuff that's going to stay on the Amazon site?
Harlan, your significant other gave you permission to come on tonight. Where are you?
still? His wife's letting him on?
The hell?
Yeah.
Damn.
So I'm an eBay seller. How is all this crap at Amazon going to affect me?
More competition. All of your competition that was selling on Amazon that can no longer sell on Amazon will be selling that shit on eBay. Welcome. It's going to be fun. It'll be good in some aspects, probably bad in a lot of others.
I did not get an email yet for toothbrush holder, so you're safe.
Yeah, there you
Okay.
go.
Todd, I don't think it's going to affect the stuff that you sell because you
No.
sell
Yeah,
good
it-
stuff.
Yeah.
It's just a,
It will
it's
flood
just a
the
newer
it will
brand.
flood the new market on eBay drastically on new items,
New
listed
stuff,
like new.
which is all I sell, pretty much.
What percentage of eBay is new?
Huge.
It's huge. Yeah.
I thought it was I thought it was 75 or 80% was new items on eBay.
I've heard
70,
something similar to that.
Hell yeah.
80?
Not
What's
everybody-
eBay? Wait a minute. What's eBay? I closed that. I got tired of it. I closed eBay after 17 years. January 1st.
You closed it, or you just stopped using it?
You don't
My
have
wife-
time to mess with eBay. He's on a cruise ship all the time.
Now, my wife can't have an income and it's under her name. So the store was under her name. And she collects Social Security this year. So we had to get rid of the income.
That makes more sense.
Yeah, once you turn 67 and a half, unless they run it up anymore, she can have all the income she wants.
As of most recent data on eBay, approximately 80% of items sold on the platform are new.
80%. That's hard to believe, but I guess.
Dude, I got a listing that sells new products that's been active for 5 years. I've never ended in organic in 5 years.
It's new and it's 5 years old.
But, well, that's how it works in the real world of selling e-commerce. Not everybody sells used thrifted items. Like,
Is that like new
Most of the
old
shit's
stock
new.
or something like that?
could be anything.
I guess this isn't the time to be in paper straws, is it?
No. It's a bad time for that.
I was just offered a truckload of paper straws.
Yeah, don't do it. Those things are fucking terrible.
Yeah, but it's the one thing that I tell you is reselling always changes. There's a changing landscape. There's changing opportunities. There's changing rules. There's changing everything. You have to be paying attention. The days of this is my way, I'm gonna do it no matter what are over. It's not as easy as it once was. It's still possible, but it's not as easy. So
Yep.
yeah, so
It'll be some work.
that's where we seem to be. See, it's a
Now,
lot more fun. It's a
are
lot
you
more fun to talk about Trump.
are you going to be able to get ungated in a lot of stuff that you have stuff already listed, or?
I've only got ones and twos. I don't. It's not worth it to me
Oh, okay.
because okay. So to get ungated, Tom, again, go watch the video. Some
Well, I
items,
will after we finish here. I'll go watch the video.
some items you need 100 of instead of the 10 that it used to be. Some items you need up to 400.
500.
And, and have you seen 500?
Yeah, I think my 3M was 500.
Dang.
I mean, so that becomes significant for smaller sellers.
So
Yeah.
do you think they're just trying to become a distribution system for manufacturers?
That's
I've been
what.
telling you that for 2 years. Nobody's listened to me.
Yeah, it's been. This is nothing new. I'm just happy to be able to squeak in where I can squeak in, and
What was that, Grumpy? I couldn't hear you. Say it louder for everybody. I couldn't hear
Don't turn up the music.
you.
Lori
It's,
said she's coming to Alabama and kick your ass. You keep it up.
Oh shit!
okay. I can run fast as she can, so it don't matter.
I think she's a pretty straight shot.
just-
I think
Hey, just because she ran over us in a Walgreens one time, don't mean she's fast. We didn't see her coming from behind. We didn't know it was a race.
she about put your ass on the floor that day.
Yeah. So Amazon 99 is right. They've been moving this way.
Yeah,
I think it's even. See, people don't pay attention. Amazon, whenever they have any kind of issues, this is not an accident. In order for you to get back on the platform, they force you to give up invoices, your supplier contacts, and then, wait a minute. What do you mean I can't sell this anymore? Amazon's their sole. You know, it is a way for them to get your information from your supplier and become a supplier of record.
Yep.
Folks, it is Amazon is. I don't trust them any farther. I can throw them. They're as crooked as the day is long. They are cunning, deceiving, out of control, monopoly, giant piece of shit. Whatever adjective you want to put on it, that's the Amazon. They don't give two fucks about you. They never have. Understand, I was telling you the truth in the video when I told you that a corporation is required by law to have the investors. That's their sole job, is to increase shareholder value. That's it. Go look at the case of when old man Ford decided that he was going to do profit share with his employees to get better results and to get and make better employee life. And the Dodge brothers sued them, saying, "You're a corporation. You don't owe anything to your employees. You owe it to your shareholders." It went all the way to the Supreme Court. They ruled in favor of the Dodge brothers. Corporations, legally by law, are required to make decisions and to increase shareholder value.
That's why when I chartered my INC, I specifically wrote it into the bylaws how to determine what is in the interest of shareholders versus interest of employees and members. But you're absolutely right.
Screw this shareholder, and she's sleeping in the other room with her.
She holds all your shares except for 1/2 of 1%.
That's what I tell you. And you know what? My wife could be a vicious bitch if she needs to be. You're on my keyboard, girl. Did you just kick me off?
Where did Tom go?
What happened to Tom?
Who's Tom?
I'll be real fucking gentle.
There's Tom.
Got him
I
good.
think the pussy got him.
Yeah,
There.
Waxy's jumped on my keyboard. Like I've said before, I would never think about cheating on my wife because I love her, but she would become such a vicious bitch. And remember this, Jake. She would take everything I own, and then her attorney said, "Mr. Hux, if you have any dreams, we're going to get them too." So you just remember how all those sweet women, Jake, that you're courting.
Yeah.
I just got an email. I'm live on my YouTube channel.
Okay.
So, John, you asked an important question. You said, "What now?" I believe that was you answering that earlier. Even though we don't listen to you, I heard you say, "What now?" So I've been in the process of changing again, John. I know. I want to add something different. I think that I think I'm gonna go live selling. I think I'm gonna push Whatnot. The popularity that it's growing dramatically, and the sheer turning of inventory so fast.
Yep.
It's worth a try. It's worth a try.
It's damn sure worth a try.
He's already done it. You did it before. You did fine.
Well, when you start hustling those big girl panties, maybe Todd will send you over some toothbrush holders.
I want to. I want to take advantage of the good yard sales I have. I want to take advantage of the fact that I do have a small social media presence, and I don't want to sell in person, which I think is a good option. But I don't mind talking to people on the internet, so
right.
I can be halfway entertaining.
You can sell a lot more on Whatnot now. You can sell hazmat on Whatnot now.
Can you now all your cameras and stuff like that you like to sell? All that's going off will be going off of Amazon also.
No, I haven't gotten anything from Canon, Nikon, or any of that kind of stuff.
Because I know you like to buy and sell used cameras, and
I haven't got Samsung or any of those big brands. I'm sure they're coming. I'm not holding my breath that they're not coming, but they haven't yet. I don't want to go to district because that's where Kevin is. What the hell? Who wants to hang out with Kevin? Damn. Hey, long story short, I appreciate the Sir Chat. When Amazon was planning HQ2, they had cities giving data to Amazon. Meanwhile, Amazon already made it. It's 100% true, man. They are data hungry, and then they use that to their advantage. I mean, not only are they a data company, John said that too for a long time, even though he says we don't listen to him. But they use that against all their competition and against it. They use it against their employees. They use it against everything. The data. You don't believe me? Take too long of a piss break and see what Amazon a couple days in a row. See what they do. Sorry, boss. I was constipated.
everything you do, somebody's collecting data on it. Everything.
But and so the answer, somebody else answered. So what are you going to do? I'm like, I don't think you have to give up anything to add something. I think you just adjust your percentages of what you expect, where your income and sales to come from. And so that's what I'm going to do. Slowly build up a live selling platform. I've seen too many people in my same position transition using YouTube as a base. And, I want to make more videos.
Listen, you can't transition now. This is a new era, dude.
That's what I was thinking too. All I can see is him with his big wig on and his bra.
Damn it!
They gone.
Enough.
You must be like whoever it is, the four tops or the four stage. You must beg and plead for mercy at the symphony. I mean, I just think it's a fluid. This is not a static business. It's a fluid. mean, you could be. I mean, even. I mean, look at the biggest seller on the panel right here. John's tried to retire, and opportunity keeps presenting himself, and he can't help himself.
Right.
He's not the same seller he was, 6 months ago. And
But it's the last day of February. I want you to know I probably have not worked 28 hours this year.
Damn.
when 30 minutes a day.
I don't think it's that. Now there's days. Listen, there's days I got to work 2 or 3 hours, but then I go 5-6 days with no work.
John, do you have a satellite phone you take on you when you go on these month-long cruises?
No.
No, because you don't want to talk to nobody.
Listen, I've worked up to this. Everybody asks me. I've worked up to this, and I have one real problem that couldn't wait until I got back, and one problem where Amazon took down a listing that I made $100 a month on, so it wasn't the end of the world that it waited until I got back. But the one problem was, and I'm still trying to figure this out, the 2-step verification for my checking account. When we have to pay a tax bill or something and I'm on a ship. Luckily, I was in port. I was in Hawaii, and we got it straight. But he said, listen, the worst case scenario is I could have gone down to the bank and got a cashier's check and sent it in the mail instead of paying it online. It wasn't like the bill was late. It wasn't any of that. It's just that at a convenience, the electronic's easier. So I've worked up to this. This was not a overnight thing. This wasn't like I woke up and went, okay, I'm retired.
Yeah, so who did it says gave up FBA last year. I gave up probably 18 months ago. Only merchant fulfilled now. I sent one shipment in last year, I believe. Yeah, and it's less than. And most of us media. I look like my store is huge, but if you look at it, you'll go, damn, he's got a lot of DVDs and a lot of media. So and I mean, if I have an opportunity there, I'll stick it over there and sell it. If not, it is what it is.
Now, as far as the multiple items, would you have to have like 100 of the same Blu-ray, or is it?
No, so say Starbucks, you could if it's 200, you could have 50 or 4 mugs as long as you could provide the ASINs. I don't think it's an individual item. It's a numbers game with them. It doesn't say it.
I think it does.
Does it say identical items?
Yeah, let me go look.
It does. It just says items. It doesn't say.
You need to prove that you can access 200 items of the SKU in your supply chain, and it can be receipts.
It says copies of invoices, receipts, contracts, delivery orders, or authorized letters from the supplier issued in the last 365 days that show a quantity of items of at least 200.
Do you understand why they're doing this?
I do.
Because they'll always have at least 200 of an item on their website.
No, they want the item to be available. They don't want things to run out.
They don't want run out.
Well, that's what I meant.
It has nothing to do with that.
What is it, John?
They trying to get rid of the small sellers. I've said this before. They're going to where they're going to deal directly with the brand. The problem is if they have 20 people with 10 of each item, they got to deal with 20 people if somebody puts in a counterfeit claim or sues them for counterfeit.
And that's why
if you have one person that's carrying 200 items, it's a lot easier to deal with a counterfeit claim.
Right. That's why they changed the shipping process.
That's what it comes down to is they're not trying to push out RA. They're trying to push out the chances of them having these IP claims and counterfeit claims and all this crap that's going on. Because, and then adding this new tariff thing, you get, they got a lot that they're dealing with. And as they grow, they can deal with less problems on those 1,000 sellers.
The problem with Amazon is they create their own fucking problems. You know,
Yes.
and what's an IP claim and all these Section 3? Because you've got your thing set so sensitive that if a customer complains, it's the end of the fucking world. Oh my God, this seller can be on the platform for the last 30 years, and you go, wait a minute, they're selling. Oh my God, they've sold $10 million, but this one, it's a counterfeit. It's absolute horseshit the way they operate. But yet there can be a brand new seller come in with a Chinese address and all of a sudden have 10 million things and never ship out a goddamn one. And all of a sudden they're trying to figure out how to stop me from doing that. Whenever I've got a history to show them that I'm reliable, dependable, I take care of a customer, and yet they don't want to deal with the problem. They want to make
They want you to be able to. They want you to be able to commingle your inventory, essentially.
yeah, it's asinine the way they think.
Right. Mute him.
Who lives by the train?
I did.
It's not me.
Oh,
I got a highway 100 feet in front of me, a train 150 yards behind me, and I got the Air Force Base flag over freaking head. I got it.
Are you living in the damn ghetto?
Next time,
You got
I
$1
know
million
which one to-
RV and he's living over in the ghetto.
I'm not your neighbor, Tom.
Yeah, it's
They wouldn't
just
let your RV be in my neighborhood.
I
It's
think
against
honestly that's why they've changed the way they're having you ship things in. I think I'm getting hit a lot with my inventory. They want me to commingle my inventory. They don't want me to sticker my inventory. They want that shit all together, so it's the easiest way for them to fucking get it to the customer the fastest. And that's what's important to them. You know, not any of this other bullshit. It's whatever makes logistically the most sense. Because Amazon's mainly a logistics company.
but that's not it though, because if that was the case, Dave, they would say all these rules are for FBA only and FBM doesn't matter. It is not. That is not the whole reason, because you're shutting down FBM as well. You know, I didn't get an email saying, you know, you need 200 invoices if you want to send this into our warehouse. It said to fucking sell it.
To stop here. Yeah, no, I get it.
Yeah, I mean, don't. It's it's very frustrating that and you see it happen all the time. Companies will use and abuse people as they step on you on their way to doing whatever. Amazon FBA has been built on the backs of a lot of small sellers,
Fuck yeah.
and it's the one thing that's going to hurt them is the selection with which stuff they carry is going to go way down. Because just think about me, a small seller and a discontinued seller. How much stuff and Dave, tell them, how much stuff do we put on there that we revive listings or stuff that hadn't been available? The customers
That's
still
my
want.
whole game. That's my whole game on the road when I'm doing RA. I've brought back probably 100 fucking listings that nobody knew about. You know what I mean?
And so that customer is going to be trained. Well, I've got to go somewhere else to find that. And you know what? You know who's standing there to take up the slack? I don't. You can look in the chat. I don't know that. Hey, Harlan, you lied. She told you had permission to come on. I expected you to be here at 7 o'clock. And now you're over there hanging out. What the hell?
So that's going to leave eBay and
It's going to be Walmart, man.
Walmart to pick it up.
If you're smart.
It's going to be Walmart. It's going to be 100%. Walmart is going to be the one to pick up the slack, because I've seen 4 or 5 comments before the show. We were talking Walmart and what Walmart has available. I'm telling you, Walmart is going to be the one to benefit with some of the widening of their catalog, and customers going, hey, wait a minute, Amazon doesn't have it anymore. What about Walmart?
Walmart's trying to rebuild that site. I mean, that's Jet.com that they bought. They're trying to rebuild it, so they're very flexible right now.
Can you sell used stuff on Walmart?
I don't know. I think they're trying to introduce that.
Listen, here's what's going to happen.
I don't think it's going to happen, though.
Tell us, John.
Here's what's going to happen. Walmart's going to be a local delivery company. Amazon's going to be a logistic company for direct from manufacturer. It may not happen in the next 3 years, but in the next 10 to 15 years, Walmart will be local delivery. Amazon will be a logistic company for brands.
and eBay will be the thrift market that it is, the flea market. You know, like
So what happens if I kick you off when you come back? Will the mute be working? Kick.
Don't kick them off. It takes them a long time as an Amishman to get in.
No, I hit mute. His mute is stuck. I was trying to find. I hit him first because he lives by train tracks too. You know, your home is mobile. I didn't realize that you weren't smart enough not to park beside tracks.
Don't forget, I'm 4 blocks from my granddaughter, and my wife went over there babysitting today.
I didn't know where you were. I didn't know where you were. You've been on a boat.
Yeah, I know. Listen. You think I was on a boat before? Wait until the next one. 42 days.
My neighbors are on a 67-day cruise. They're someplace off the coast of Africa right now.
We leave Florida April 4th to London, fly to Athens, and then we're 28 days in the Mediterranean.
But it's
Wow.
it's really add to the speaker.
Can you get them Amish women to pedal a little faster?
I can try.
Hey, that was better than restarting your computer this time.
Yep.
That didn't look like a hamburger either, by the way.
No, it's not.
Josie's saying you can sell used on Walmart.
Yeah, they've actually been recruiting sellers to sell used because Walmart wants to expand that part of the platform.
Yeah, I knew they sent an email out about it. I don't sell used on Walmart, so
Gumbo.
I'm trying to look at it right now. I'll see if I can list an item.
Dave, you sell on Walmart now?
Oh yeah.
How is it as far as?
Well, for products that I sell, slow, certain products, like if you were selling toys,
Right.
they can sometimes sell ungodly fast, like faster than Amazon. You know, but certain products are slow. Certain, I don't know. It's up and down. I have days where I sell a bunch of stuff. I have days where nothing sells.
You're using Walmart fulfillment, right? Tom?
Yeah, I'm using WFS. I just sent in a couple of case packs yesterday. And let me tell you, Walmart's awesome. There is no limit to how much you can fucking send in and sit on. There's none of that shit that's going on with Amazon. It's
Not yet.
Not yet.
No, not yet. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Get in now
Mhm.
because it's 100 times easier to do anything on Walmart. Walmart is, in my opinion, right now, the wild, wild west, old days of fucking Amazon when you could get away with a lot. And
Absolutely.
if you're not there now, if you're not trying to do it, you're a fool. You know what I mean? Like,
Hey, Greg, hey, go over the ice wall and send us some pictures while you're down there if you really are in Antarctica. I want to see the aliens. I want to see the land where all the stuff is in the hole. I want to see all that stuff. Take some good pictures.
Jake,
No blurry shit like you're looking for Bigfoot. None of that stuff.
when you're down there, I want you to find an ice wall and take a picture of it and send it to Scott and say, "That's it, buddy. That's where your ass falls off the planet because we're flat."
On the other side of the ice wall is the rest of the planet.
Tactical Z returns are about the same as Amazon, except that Walmart has this thing where they call it lost after delivery, and you're just fucking screwed. So it's like you get burned worse with Walmart on your returns than Amazon, and the percentage is probably about the same.
Tactical Z, you're not trapped on a boat. At any port, you can leave the ship and get on a plane and fly your ass back home.
Yes,
You don't have to stay.
There's only 3 land ports that we're going to. Not counting stopping and starting, going on and off.
Right.
For 14 nights.
Yeah, CC, it's called WFS.
Yeah.
Walmart Fulfill Service or something.
Probably fulfillment services, probably.
Yeah.
Okay, so those are strong words because I'm not a fool. I'm not on Walmart. I just don't care to. I don't want another platform. I'm going to be selling shortly on a Whatnot Day. Does that make you a fool for not doing live selling?
No, I'm just saying, like, if you're doing like my business, like, I would, like,
I don't have wholesale. I don't want to buy tons of stuff like that. So
yeah, if you're not selling that way, no, I mean, it's probably not, like.
what's Walmart? If I'm buying ones or twos or that kind of stuff, what's Walmart?
It's not going to work right. You know what I mean? It's not like that. You know?
So
No, you're right.
I think a different direction. I think a lot of people are at a point where you're gonna have to do a little bit of change. You're gonna have to decide, unless you're Todd and you're just scooting along record sales for himself on eBay, you know, giving out a toothbrush with every order, happy customers. There you go.
He sends his product to his viewers.
But it's
And I got some punk over there buying my leftover shit.
Huh?
I don't know what losers does that.
Wait, wasn't that Jake? Oh,
He's probably donating it to the Amish. He feels sorry for it.
Wait. Jake, you're selling more than sticks?
Yeah.
Hey, the stick. Did you get an email on sticks?
Yeah, right.
Nope.
Take down your sticks.
Nobody's going after my 8-inch sticks.
You don't have to cut more sticks to send in more sticks.
I can sell as many as I want. I can sell them as often as I want.
And your trees.
So
are
99. So do you send
They'll all
out
be good next year.
do you send out signature confirmation for your Walmart stuff, or you just take a chance? Be
Yeah.
curious.
I mean, I would if it was over maybe $200 or something, probably.
Yeah.
I mean, just logically.
I mean, for the most part, we're self-insured on a lot of these packages anyway.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Amazon's changed the game too. I mean, Amazon no longer honors their, fulfilled by Amazon, their shipping. You know what I mean? You used to be reimbursed for it. Now you're not. They take the money from you, so it's no different. You know.
So anything over 100, he says, gets a. Okay, that's.
Yeah. I haven't had anything over 100 yet.
So Josie says you can either do Walmart for field or merchant. You can't do them both. That kind of sucks.
You can do only one or the other?
Yeah, no, that is the downside. So here's the fuck part. Like, let's say you're selling something merchant fulfilled on Walmart. You got 50 units in your inventory, and you decide, hey, I'm going to move this to WFS, and you send in 200 units to WFS, but you didn't change your quantity on your fulfillment. And when you run out of inventory, it automatically picks up where you left off and starts selling your seller fulfilled inventory. So if you fuck up and don't realize that you didn't change that and you don't have any inventory left, you can screw yourself.
So that's
can sell both, but just not at the same time on the same product.
You can't do shit until it ends. So once the WFS runs out, then you can change your inventory. So unless you catch it right then, otherwise you're or you got to change it to 0 before you send it in, which why would you want to do that? You want them to still be selling up until the inventory checks in, right?
So to clarify, though, you can sell item A in one method and item B in a different method. You just can't do item A in two different methods.
Right.
Okay.
so Jake, are you jumping on Walmart?
Oh yeah. That's been my goal for 2025 anyway.
Okay.
So it'll just accelerate it, but we'll see. I've got some other things up my sleeve as far as getting around the. Getting through it.
If you get through it though, you're in the moat and you
right.
become one of the fewer sellers and can move more products. So.
Yep. Then that's the way I look at it.
So would Walmart be prudent for me to get into?
Probably not.
Probably not.
Okay.
And it's a little harder. Well, I mean, they're making it harder to get in now.
Well, that's good because I don't want to change.
I think it's a little harder to get in than Amazon even.
Todd, I know you're devastated because they're sending all your stuff back from Amazon.
Oh, what's Amazon? I don't even know.
Yeah. That's that truck that drives up in front of your house probably twice a week or 3 times a week.
Yeah, that Amazon, yeah.
Yeah, that Amazon.
That's
3 times a day. It's on my road 3 times a day at least.
You just wonder how long do they bask in this glory of, because at some point, if the public ever finds out a lot of the business operating owner public finds out how just evil and crooked Amazon is. At some point, it's got to hurt their image.
Whoa, back up here. Amazon Seller 99 says, when I signed up for Walmart,
Yeah.
there were less than 5,000 sellers, and they required a minimum of 500,000 in sales.
Yeah, no, you have to attach an account. Like you have to have a website, or like I was able to utilize the sales from my Amazon to get me into Walmart. I basically sent them a link to my store through Amazon. I had actually built an entire website to use because I was trying to get into Walmart. And I was under the impression I needed my own website.
What are you doing, Scott?
You didn't build shit.
Oh, yeah, okay. So,
I
somebody
tell you,
built
y'all need
me
to
a
go.
website.
If y'all go look,
You're doing.
if y'all go look at Dave's
La, la,
website,
la, la,
he's
la.
actually
All right.
he's actually one of the he's actually one of the customer testimonials. And Scott Condon made a huge joke about what Dave says about himself. And he's like, can you change that? And Dave's like, you're gonna have to figure it out because I'm gonna leave that up there forever. And it's not like you can get mad at Scott Condon because he's an evil genius.
It's an Easter egg. If you can find it on my store, go ahead.
I'm gonna make it the thumbnail on my next video.
Oh God! Now I have everybody fucking calling my Google number.
What does it say? It says something about it's something about not leaving your garage.
Yeah. He says, "Why? Yeah. No, you gotta go.
What a
Anyway,
genius.
I thought I needed to create a website to submit to Walmart, and it turned out because they wanted that amount of sales, I ended up having to use my Amazon link to my store, and that worked. So, but my understanding is it's gotten a lot harder to get into. You know what I mean?
I'll try it this weekend. I just have to have an EIN number. I think it's the only thing I can just go get one.
Yeah, you gotta get your EIN for sure. Your business license, right? Yeah.
I don't want to use any of the EINs I've used in the past for other things, so
Yeah.
I just want a clean start for that. Which I guess I'll have to call my CPA first and see what she says about what structure to use.
Josie, how long ago did you apply?
And I would think too, the more Amazon carries on and locks down, the more the Section 3s will continue to. Anyone they can't get out that way, they will continue to chase people out with Section 3s.
Oh, okay, so I guess it's not too bad.
Refresh my memory. What's the Section 3? I'm old. I forget things.
Yeah. You have violated Amazon's business policies.
Okay, that's
And
all
we
you
are
need.
suspending your account.
Okay.
Yeah. Just because we can.
Amazon, the union was trying to unionize the Amazon's warehouse here in Charlotte or in North Carolina, and it was voted down.
Time.
I think it's that.
And it feels longer than 45 minutes into this show. What the hell?
Right? Seems a lot longer.
What the hell?
I think it's bong championship time. That's right.
You
You're
just
ready? Let's go.
I wonder what took you so long, Dave.
Because we're finally talking about something I do. Amazon and Walmart.
do you not sell on eBay?
Yeah, I do, but it's like the redheaded fucking stepchild for me.
Okay.
I just started rebuilding my store this year and been finally getting, decent sales at even. But
Now, there was one time Dave was eBay only.
yeah. Yep. Yeah, it was all eBay.
Now, I know this is living in a fantasy world, but do you think eBay will start promoting?
No,
You don't think they will because they're going to have all this business from Amazon?
I think Walmart will be more the destination than eBay will be.
Yep, I think so too.
Oh hell, he's out the doghouse now.
What the hell? She let you out?
Who? Who?
Hey, but
Who let them?
your house doesn't have one of them chandeliers though.
It's my new house. I got chandeliers.
Oh, you got another house?
Consolidation in full effect.
I like your
Yeah,
background there, Harlan.
Your what?
I like your background there. I mean, it's not a piano or anything, but you know.
Oh yeah. Okay. Mm.
You are harsh.
Yeah, I told her baby steps. Drag your computer over there. The next a nightstand and maybe a ring.
Well, I mean, what did I say? You just have to have your toothbrush there, right?
I do have a toothbrush here.
There you go.
You need some holders?
Of what?
Sorry, Harlan, I didn't mean to bring up the toothbrushes for that one.
Holder. He's got
Todd, you
Todd's got-
bringing
how many thousand? 2,500.
They're all in the dumpster now.
Damn it!
I thought you were going to bring some out to Nashville. Hand them out.
Nah, I'm done with those.
That'd be a great business card. Have somebody print your name on the side of the toothbrush. Nobody ever forget that.
What, the big girl panties?
No, the toothbrush.
No. Toothbrush holders.
Get Steve to engrave them or laser them.
Well, I'm looking up Starbucks right now. I'm looking up a mug, and you can't sell it used. Not at Walmart, anyway.
Did you see that picture that of that monkey, Scott?
Yeah.
That was cool. That was Miss Baker. That was pretty sharp.
Who is Miss Baker?
That's the monkey that went to space. Yeah, she's
Was it at that rocket science? Did y'all go to the one that was a rocket scientist estate sale?
Yeah, we were headed downtown, and she's like, "Hey, this one's open till 5," so we got there at like 4:30, and she actually knew the girl that was running it. That was the scientist daughter. So they had some pretty cool stuff.
Was that a private one or was that a company?
Yeah, private. They were doing it themselves. Well, they had MJ do one for them.
Right. Mm-hmm.
In the house, but they said the building out back was stacked to the ceiling, so they had to go through all of that and then fill the house back up, and then spread everything out. Tons of old cameras. I mean, hundreds. Lenses. But I don't know. I didn't take a picture of anything. I know a lot of that stuff's it's been out there forever. I don't know what kind of condition it's in, and
Yeah, I'd be scared the lenses and stuff had fungus in them if they're not.
have mold. Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, it was the building out back. You could smell mildew and stuff.
And then that's a good way to, if you sell those kind of things, that's a good way to piss a customer off by not disclosing issues with it like that with a lens that they've got to have professionally cleaned.
Yeah.
It's not as much with the cameras because you can see a lot of that, but when you take it off, because the mirrors on a lot of those is right there.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. Ooh.
Harlan, you got to start taking video of all that stuff you see.
Yeah, I've talked about starting back on videos.
Put it
I made
up
a video
so
today.
us can enjoy it.
You
Mhm.
haven't done a video in a while.
Hey, did Marcia give me credit for putting out a video today?
She did. She actually saw it that you had put one out.
Hey, at least somebody's seen your video, Scott.
I know, one per. Thanks, Marcia.
I didn't see it yet.
Proud of you.
The rest of my so-called friends hadn't even watched it. What the hell?
Yeah, I watched half of it.
Hey, that's better than these losers.
I didn't even know you had a channel.
What?
Eject button.
Yeah, yeah. But there's a lot of stuff changing, and my biggest advice for most people is you can spend your time one of two ways: whining and belly aching about oh my god and feeling sorry for yourself, or figuring out what the answer is. What direction do you move in? Because it's going to happen over and over. I mean, look at the uncertainty with the economy. Look at the uncertainty with. Just wait till you see real unemployment numbers when you add all these government jobs that are being kicked out.
Yeah, we talked about that a little bit last week, right? Or was it Wednesday?
Yeah, it's
So I got a question. Is eBay Corporation going to benefit for these changes that Amazon is making?
I think so. I think it's going to force people to sell stuff over there because they don't have a
Okay.
choice. I mean, you sold it on Amazon because you could get more money for it faster. Now you can't. And your only option is going to be eBay.
But
So, you know,
because
okay, when did Amazon make these changes?
they started sending emails yesterday.
yeah, the letters
But
start going out. But
okay, but I don't see eBay stock just jumping up because of these changes. Wouldn't that have happened
For what?
in the stock market? Wouldn't
it'll take time.
It'll take time. It'll take actual
A
results.
lot of time now.
Yeah.
the
Yeah, well,
market is always kind of ahead of what companies are trying
yeah,
to
but
do?
there's not a direct correlation between what
Right.
something Amazon does in the market to who benefits from it. You know, that's got to have a little bit of a wait and see.
So
Yeah, and eBay stock has done pretty good lately,
Right.
well,
overall. But
they're
I
not
mean,
horrible. I'm just saying,
even
wouldn't it have had a big jump the last day or two?
No,
I don't
because
think anything's
people in
jumped
the
the past
market
day or two.
how many people in the market know what's even going on with the changes in seller? I mean, is it big news that what they're requiring for sellers to sell? It doesn't. That's not something that's going to be publicly out there. They're not announcing that as a press release.
Right. I mean,
Well,
it could, but you would have to wait and see it in the numbers down the road. But the market's been beat down bad the past few days. It wouldn't jump today for nothing.
okay.
We're almost to Hollywood Squares.
Whoa.
Yep.
He stopped loving her
Are you?
today.
Hey, are you down there by where the banjos are played?
Yeah.
If y'all don't know, Chris is headed home from Georgia.
Yeah.
Georgia.
Still got to cross the mountain, so don't know how.
He's glitchy.
He's Sneep's Nurbin.
His internet said, "No fucking way."
She said no fucking way.
But it's yet to be determined where what all happens, and I don't know that it moves sales numbers one way or another.
Well, you're telling me that, hey, if you got new stuff on eBay, you better watch out.
But I'm telling you this because it could not change eBay sales one bit. But if you've got 10 sellers instead of 2, it makes it much harder for the seller, and it never affects eBay's bottom dollar.
Okay.
Right.
Well, yeah.
I mean, RA is probably going to be heavily affected. Like,
I hate to
And
admit Scott is right, but okay.
that's
So
why I
he,
said it could affect individual sellers because of the increase in. Remember, an increase in supply means an increase in competition, but it doesn't necessarily mean an increase in sales on the platform because it doesn't affect the customer base or the demand for that item.
if it's
It could,
already saturated.
right. The market.
Well, it's got to increase eBay sales, doesn't it?
Not if it's
uh,
saturated.
no,
Nah,
what is putting more items up? How does that increase the sales if you don't increase buyers? Just because
right.
you've got 10 of an item, now you've got 20. That doesn't mean an increase
And
in
they're
sales.
all
That
just
just means
buying, and the price is going to go down. It's going to be just like Amazon, that fucking race to the
Because they
bottom.
can't buy it on Amazon anymore. They
Now
got
you're
to
going to have to
buy it
like
on
buy
eBay.
it. You have to buy and hold shit longer.
okay. So not necessarily that's not every item. So
Right.
there'll still be Starbucks available on Amazon.
Right.
Right.
Instead of maybe 10 sellers, maybe you got 2.
Right.
It doesn't mean it necessarily completely goes away. I mean, okay, so Jacob sells these rare mugs. Those rare mugs might not be there, so that might mean some sales. But
Right.
is it enough sales to move the needle noticeably? I don't think so.
Probably not. No.
Okay.
But if that's what you sell, and the thing I was just mentioning that Todd is because if you're outsourcing, you need to be aware that if you buy new items, in certain brands there might be increased competition coming, and you make a bad buy because
Yeah.
I bought it on the 10th, thinking, man, I'm gonna flip this and it's gonna be pretty decent. I understand that eBay's slower. I'm gonna have to wait. On the 13th, all of a sudden, a ton of it shows up, and now you can't even get out of it.
Right.
So imagine, for example, that I had gotten this text last week.
I
I
can't
would have
see.
said,
I can't see
buy
that,
every.
Jake.
What is it?
I can't see it.
It was a
Chris,
bunch of
your car is loud, Chris. I just muted you, so unmute if you want to say something.
So this is in Paris, but it's stacked and stacked and stacked with mugs, including the black and white ones, including Paris, including France, of the green variety. That's the You Are Here series. If that would have been a week ago, I might have said, let's figure out how many you can ship to me because you're there
Right.
and I'm over here. So it's a friend of mine who sent me that picture today. Today, I'm not going to buy a single one of those right now because I don't know what's going to happen.
Yep. It's happening to me too, man. It was, I booked a buy trip around that, and now I'm probably going to cancel it.
Yeah. So that's one example of the buy side of things. I mean, I know where it is, and I guess I can go get it if later on. It's not like those are all going to be gone in 2 weeks or 3 weeks.
Right.
At
Because
least
like
not
right
right
now,
now.
you can look and go, there's not many on eBay, and there's a few on Amazon, but all of a sudden next week there's none on Amazon and a year supply on eBay.
5 years
Mm-hmm.
supply,
Yeah.
10 years.
Right.
For
And
every
it doesn't mean there's going to be more sales. It just means the sales that are going to happen slowly. Okay, so you sell 10 mugs instead of the 5 eBay was going to sell, but there's a downward pressure on price
yeah,
because of the supply. And so instead of realizing, the extra sales,
mhm.
there's less sales because the downward pressure on price, so it doesn't make as big a deal as you think it would. But
Right.
it hurts the seller.
Yeah.
But you got to understand my curiosity of how it's going to affect eBay, and I'm an eBay seller,
Right.
Right.
and
Uh,
you know
well,
the type of stuff I sell. It's not all that new
It
you
might.
can't.
I mean, think about it, Scott. I guess like if you were somebody that sold primarily on eBay and you just sold a little bit of used stuff on Amazon, and now you can't sell it there, you're going to be forced to try and force more of it down your throat. Where eBay, So
I mean, you could look at it another way though too. It's like, let's say that you have a whole category of, let's say, Starbucks. If if they're going to bring the hammer down and really not try to approve anybody to sell it, if that's if that's what they're going to do, then it would force all of those buyers to become associated with eBay. That might be a positive thing.
Right.
But short of that, I mean, that would be maybe if I'm trying to find something positive to say, Todd, regarding this transfer or this shift, it could be that some buyers for some items might associate eBay now and where they didn't before.
So you're saying this may bring more buyers to eBay?
It's possible. It's a small possibility, I think.
I would agree.
But
Small,
really niche items.
small possible,
Right. And for very niche items.
depending on what you sell.
Sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
I would say certain things are going to be affected heavily. You know what I
And
mean?
discontinued items, hard to find items, which has always been eBay's stronger point, I think.
Yeah.
Even though it might not be a large part of their inventory or sales now, it used to be. I think if eBay were to focus more heavily on being the flea market of the internet, then I think they would do even better than they do today. But that's just me.
I agree with you 100%.
Oh yeah.
Just
Pe-
try to be who you are. You know what I mean? And make it fucking work.
Right. Fill that market rather than trying to be
Better at being that guy than
forever.
trying to be the other
You
guy.
see, I don't think eBay is smart enough to realize this. If eBay got wind of this and understood what Amazon was doing, eBay would be smart to advertise against it and say, I can't believe, for all the people that Amazon is chasing away, we welcome the customers, we welcome the sellers.
Yep.
The stuff that you really want to find is still available on eBay. You know what I mean? They can make a marketing campaign behind this
Mm-hmm.
and really put some pressure.
Oh hell yeah. Why
But
wouldn't they do that?
because they're not that damn bright.
They're like the Biden administration, in other words.
They got
Yeah.
speed to go.
Oh my
That
god.
was awesome. Whenever Trump said that idiot before me.
So yeah, eBay is like the Biden administration. My
Yeah.
God. Uh,
This person, I don't know what formerly known as CJ, I guess. We can sell ass pads on eBay now.
You
I
can
think you
always
had to
sell
mark it on
ass pads
that,
on eBay.
Scott.
I sold ass pads on eBay and Amazon. What are you talking about?
mhm.
Sold the shit out of some ass pads.
Hey, it's underwear. It's not bras. 99. Get it right.
Yeah.
Grumpy's falling asleep.
No, I'm researching.
Oh, okay. I
I
thought
mean,
you would chime in on some of the stuff we're talking.
And here's the thing: you got to wait and see how it washes out. I
I'm
understand
sorry. I
if
woke him up. Sorry.
if you're in
I'm
the middle
sorry.
of it, I mean, you got to pay attention. But in all honesty, for somebody like me, I'm just waiting for it to wash out. Because how many times has Amazon changed something and they changed it again?
Yeah.
It's not that they're going to be until it's washed out. I got really nothing to say because it doesn't affect me.
Yeah.
Do I hope it? Do I hope it tightens up on other brands, like brands that I sell currently? Sure, it's going to make it better for me. But in the long run, I've said it for a long time. You need to get out of RA and find a product and that you can get with the manufacturer and sell direct.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't sell on eBay. Oh God, I don't sell on Amazon.
Hey,
This sounds like a big deal to me on as an eBay seller.
Well, you think it's going to create more sales on eBay, and it's not.
No, I didn't say it would create more sales. I'm saying
You're
it's going
going
to
to have
affect
more. You're
eBay.
going to have more people look at a product, and they're not going to look because they're still going to be able to buy these products on Amazon.
Right. Like nothing's changing. You know what I mean? Like.
The only thing's changing is where it says there's 18 available sellers. Now it's going to say there's 3,
Yeah.
now
5.
I'm going to say this guy's the only one that has it.
Yeah.
and the price will go up
He just popped
because
in.
now it's okay to make a little bit of margin.
Yeah.
But then the other sellers, they're coming on to eBay. So I'm an eBay seller. So how does that affect me? That's what
Not
I'm
at
Well,
thinking.
I
all.
don't
That's
think
what
you're going to be with this type of stuff you buy and sell, Todd. I don't think you're going to be affected
I
by it.
get that, Tom, but there are some things that I sell that it does affect.
I think it might
You'll
affect
have
what
more
you decide to
competition.
buy.
More competition equals fighting for the bottom.
Yeah. I think it might affect what you choose to purchase.
Yeah.
To
Yeah.
Well,
read.
one thing about eBay is you're not really competing against another seller
Right.
like you are on Amazon. Amazon, you're on the same listing. If you do a search on solds on eBay, you'll be like, what are these people doing?
Right.
You sold one for 5, you sold one for 50, you
Right.
sold one for 27. I mean, it's all over the board. So yeah, you have product competing against someone, but you're kind of not
Yeah,
like you are on
because you
Amazon.
can build better listings, you can compete harder. There's
Exactly.
lots of things you can do to give yourself an advantage on eBay that's not possible on Amazon.
Yep.
You just got to be
Harlan,
the under.
Harlan, I want you to say this. You're listening to WKRP.
You
Yeah,
want who
his
to
And
say
mic's
that?
a little high.
you, Harlan, you should be a radio personality. You have the voice for it.
I have the
Oh,
face for radio. Is that what you're saying?
No, you have the voice. You have the voice for radio.
Oh, look at that.
so you're telling me just shut up, you old man, and
No,
just keep selling your stuff on eBay. You're doing fine. And
That's what I'm telling you.
do
My
you?
sales are going up on you.
Everybody and the chat rejoiced.
Do you?
okay, I'll shut up now. Thanks, Scott. You bastard.
Todd, I'm listening. I'm listening.
Yeah, and unless you sell new items specifically, it really.
Yeah.
But 80% of the items sold on eBay are new. I looked that up a few minutes ago.
Yeah.
But even then, it's what I've gotten 21 different companies. It's not in the grand scheme of things. 21 different brands is not a huge number.
are they big brands? Or all big brands?
You would say
Yeah.
all of them are well known, highly Fortune 500 brands, right?
Shooting him.
Uh-oh, here comes the paper. All of the ones that you got were Fortune 500 companies.
Whoa! Burn.
Yeah, y'all are. Don't look at that. They're ugly.
I think we lost this one.
Okay, I'm not coming to Nashville now. I give up.
Oh no.
Man, who is Jacob going to drive around then?
He
Damn
can
it!
flip.
He's already paid for his room. I guess we can have that too. I
He
guess
can flip it.
we
Todd,
can
flip your
resell.
room, son.
Oh,
We can resell the room then.
Speaking of Nashville, though, I'm looking forward to seeing a lot of people. There's a lot of people that
are
never
you
met
coming,
before
Harlan?
in person. Yeah, I live 2 hours south of Nashville. I'll be there.
God dang,
2
Harlan,
hours.
do not hug me.
Hey, she got you driving that slow. What's 2 hours?
Well, hour 45, something, you know.
I thought Scott said he was 45 minutes away from it.
He's
That's
not.
why Scott's driving.
It's 88 miles from here to the flea market. 88 miles to the flea market from here.
No, it's farther than that, isn't it?
What is it,
Really?
about 30 minutes, Scott?
I don't know. We'll ask and see.
So, John, what's your
Market's the
take on
exit.
this whole Amazon thing?
No,
You
Well,
don't
part of
know
it.
me.
He just told you.
no, I think he means the other John.
Yeah, the
Oh.
young John.
Well, I don't know a whole lot about it. I don't sell on Amazon right now as it is.
Oh, okay.
Focused entirely, well, mostly on eBay right now.
We're talking about how it's going to affect eBay. You, the eBay seller that sells new things, used things.
Well, if more people are migrating over to eBay to sell, then it's going to saturate some markets.
To a
It'll
certain
be
thing.
tougher to sell an item if you're selling against those people.
It's 100 miles, Harlan,
Okay.
instead
I
of
was thinking it'd
88.
be like, I thought it'd be like 120 or so.
But I
That's
wonder
probably
how
to
many
your house.
people would make the shift from Amazon to Walmart and not think about eBay. They're probably going to go over to Walmart.
Well, a lot. Well, yeah, it'll get saturated.
I think that's the play. I know, right? Biscuit Butt John's not. He's being disrespectful for not wearing a suit.
I know I wore my cargo pants. Sorry.
Well,
Did you see where the I don't know who it was stood up and said, "Don't you own a suit?" Did you see that?
A what?
Where someone from Trump's cabinet got up and asked him, "Why aren't you wearing a suit? Don't you own a suit?" To Zelensky.
Yeah.
Oh my
Who was
goodness.
that?
He's all, well,
They
I will after this is all over with. I don't know who it was. It was someone in Trump's cabinet that said,
Was
"Why
it a
aren't you
cabinet
wearing
or a report? Was it a reporter? I don't know who it
No,
was.
it looked like they were standing behind Vance, whoever those people are. I think it's his
Man,
cabinet.
I look like Vance is ready to just bring the hammer down on him.
Yeah, but just ask him, don't you own a suit?
Yeah.
Wow.
So at 99 says that Walmart doesn't have the volume. eBay has more sales by
Oh, was
far.
there a reporter?
oh, he's 100% right about that. You never replicate what's going on over at Amazon. It's going to hurt, you know.
Archie said it was a reporter. I thought it was a reporter.
Gene Hackman was dead for like 9 days.
Did they
what?
ever say why he was dead, what killed him?
No, but
I
they're
think
saying he died on February 17th.
Wow.
Wow.
Carbon
rumor is he died of old age and she OD'd because of that. The dog ate some pills.
That's
They think it's
believable.
carbon monoxide, but they haven't said.
No.
No, they've ruled out carbon monoxide.
Oh, have they?
He
no
fell.
doubt.
He was found in the kitchen. He like had fallen face down with a cane and sunglasses, and they found her in the bathroom.
Phil, if you believe that, you need to move out of Texas because you're trying to California, Texas.
But with that said, though, what Texas Bandit said, I know this is not a political show, but just to end it on this,
Sure.
we don't know what happened in that discussion before they went out in front of the media. It might have been it could have been a disrespectful conversation. We don't know. And so all that is just carrying over into the press conference.
He just thought that he was going to be able to say, I'm going to keep fighting. The hell with this. The hell with what I've told you to come over here for. Give me money, man. The hell with you.
99's right. He thought he was in. He thought he was in charge for about 5 seconds.
Could you imagine if Kamala had been?
Well, listen. Did you notice how it went? Vance was the first one that said something.
But it didn't go off the rails until it
You're
didn't go
going to
off the
come
rails.
into the Oval Office and disrespect my president?
But it didn't go off the rails until Zelensky wanted to ask him a question. It's like, okay, now you're getting back and forth, and it's gonna get off the rails. Who knows? Get your prepper supplies ready for World War III. Here we go.
Whatever.
Right.
I'll just
I mean, Trump's right. Without our equipment and money, they'd have lost in 2 weeks. I don't know if it takes 2 weeks.
If we let Russia know that we weren't going to back it, it'd be done in 3 days.
I don't think it'd take that long.
we're going to
Well,
find out.
they'd have to move their people.
Yeah.
I mean, people, just because Russia has not the superpower they once was, doesn't mean they can't squash something like Ukraine in a minute.
Easily.
Well, it doesn't bode well when they're bringing in boys from damn North Korea that they were farming 3
felt
days
like-
ago.
It felt like M99. It felt like the person who's begging for food and you offer them food, and they get mad because you won't give them money. That's what it felt like. You
Yeah,
know, it's exactly what it felt like.
it wasn't good enough.
If you don't have internet this time, I'm gonna block your ass.
Have we ever had 9 on the board?
We can play Hollywood Squares.
I know, right? I don't know. Somebody in the chat coming. Let's make it 10.
How many people can go on the screen?
I don't know.
I think it's 12.
But it's. They're absolutely right. It is a disrespect to come over here and come in our country and our White House and pull that crap, man. Done.
With your big and bowl out.
Oh yeah, they throw it. I love the fact that they threw them out and gave all the press and all the everybody else all the lunch stuff. I mean, they side door opened and they 2 Marines came out and then a lady come out. She didn't even walk hardly past the threshold. Turn around and she walked right back into like it was her own house. Like she walked right back in and like she was taking out the trash.
Well,
That
did
was
they
pretty
know?
good.
Did they know they threw him out, or did they just leave?
No, they made him leave.
Hmm.
Yeah, about 3. It'll get good about 3 o'clock tonight because Trump will get on True Social and start just going nuts.
Do you have Chris blocked or something?
No,
I
He's
can't
just got-
hear Chris.
He's got the volume turned off. Or the mic. Roberta said that the Ukrainian ambassador was like
she was in
hiding her
tears.
face and all this kind of stuff. That she was so embarrassed by it.
It says Chris no.
Hey, hey, I was going to tell you. Hey, look, I was going to tell you. He thought he was still playing with Biden. That's all that was.
Well, he found out quick, didn't he?
Yeah, you did.
Wow. Wow. Does it
Wow.
really sell for $89?
How do y'all turn the camera off and do all that laughing?
Wow.
We
Well,
know
we got the camera on. We might get some good footage.
we know you were sweating in the broadcast. Are you naked or something? What the hell?
No.
No.
I'm sourcing right now online,
Wow.
and I came across it's a male dog silicone mating toy.
Oh my god.
It's like, what the hell am I looking at right now?
Mm.
And your wife walked in on you?
No, I had to show her.
That's disturbing.
It's like, okay,
Wow.
I've seen it all now.
But somebody bid on it already.
But it's a customer return.
Yeah. So Leviticus. I just finished going through Leviticus with Father Mike, and I'm pretty sure that if you lay with an animal, you're supposed to be killed, and the animal be killed.
No, this is for the dog. This is for the dog. It's not a.
Did you say somebody bid on it or bit on it?
Well, someone's bid on it, but this is a customer return that was sent back. That's what all this merchandise is. I guess they sell it on Amazon.
Andy, what's shaking, man?
Wow.
Hey, Scott, if the car's too loud, you can mute me again.
I'm gonna mute you just because.
I don't have an option to mute myself for some reason.
Andy, blink twice if you need help. It must be your mic, Andy, because you're not muted. Check the settings and see what is. Sometimes it assigns the camera as the mic. I don't know why it does that.
Scott,
The
did we take you to that pizza joint across the mountain when you were here?
No, sir.
We got a pizza joint, and on their boxes, it says "God bless America" on one side. On the other side, it says "Trump won. Give it up."
Is that Vegas?
That's on the frickin' pizza box. No, Arizona.
Oh,
Mm.
Here's another one in our boxes. It says impeach fake news. They got no problem calling out people here.
Slow down. Slow down.
Watch it. Watch
Damn.
it.
Bam.
Uh, hey Sharon, how are you tonight? It's a crazy world we live in, and this is just the beginning. I mean, you just wonder if 2025 started out so hot. How does the rest of this year go? It is.
Can you hear me now?
Oh,
Oh my
Oh yeah,
god.
coming in
yeah, you're
hot.
my hot.
What
Hell, it's 8:30. It's time for bed.
the hell?
So
Man,
what's going
man.
you
on?
just came off of a cruise ship. You didn't go to bed till 11 o'clock their time,
Yeah,
the ship's time.
yeah.
You're
You got a little bit of an echo there, Andy.
bed every night at 8
All right, hang
o'clock.
on, let's see.
Where you at now, John?
Home, Texas.
Texas. Okay. So you're still Central Time Zone right now?
Yeah. I don't
Hell,
freaking
hell. You know, Harlan's dating that older woman. I'm surprised y'all ain't gone to bed yet. What the hell?
Wait,
She's
Harlan's
gonna
still
whoop
got
your ass.
Harlan's still with her.
She's gonna whoop you.
We got to get up early.
Todd, we might see some action, see some wildness within the
We might see
resellers
a
group
walker fly across the screen.
with at this Nashville trip.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I'll wear my camera tomorrow in case I get assaulted.
Are
All
you
right,
going to do this?
hopefully this got it fixed.
Oh yeah.
Oh Lord,
Coming in, man. They're coming out everywhere.
another one of them sad ass Starbucks people.
Wow. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Starbucks.
All right, I'm out of here. It's bedtime. Do this.
All right, John.
Good night, John.
Good night. Later.
Yeah.
Later.
You going yard selling tomorrow, Scott?
Now you're
There's a few sales I'm gonna go to.
I think I'm gonna go too. I haven't been in almost probably. I think I went once last year.
in the middle, by
It's still
Don't
pretty
you
early
and
for yard sales.
don't you and your dad try sneaking up on me down here. Y'all just stay right down there and call me. Every time I turn around, a big neighborhood, I turn around. There's Andy and his dad loading the damn truck up. I'm like, man.
That's not a coincidence. Now, hey, I'm just waiting on you to grab a tent and come camping with me in one of those little single man tents.
I'm sorry.
I don't
Hello.
know. No. So if y'all hadn't seen his video, I'm like Andy. I watched that entire video, just waiting to see how you gonna fit your big self in that single man tent.
Who did that? Barbara Mandrell sleeping double in a single tent. What was that? Something like that.
Yeah.
So, you know, it was like 20 something degrees that night, and about 2 a.m., that tent collapsed on me, and it was too cold. I just left it.
Oh my gosh.
I'd have got right in the car and gone home. I wouldn't have been out there in 20-degree weather personally, but
Well, I was way up in I think that was when I was way up in Bankhead National Forest. One of those I was in Bankhead.
Dang, Ron.
I didn't even. Are there any regular yard sales in Harlan? Did you look?
I hadn't looked. I'll look right quick.
just regular ones.
One. One.
It's heating up. We're coming back.
I think we got 5 or 6 yard sales around here tomorrow.
You're welcome, Jay.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Oh,
Do
you
do
looked
you
that
need
up.
some
Okay,
tissue?
I hadn't seen that. I haven't dug that deep. But yeah.
Do you need some tissues or something, Jay?
No, actually, I had someone possibly reach out to buy their inventory.
Maybe. Yeah.
He knows about it. Yeah. I don't know.
It'd be great.
I'm gonna fight it. I'm trying.
Am I still echoing? Somebody said in the chat I'm still echoing.
Not as bad.
You sound just normal redneck to me.
That's right.
Jake,
Yeah,
did you get
he's
your
from the
package
country.
from Todd?
Me and Harlan live in. We're cityfied up here in Huntsville.
Hey, I'm from that wild quill territory.
Yeah, don't you live in that sundown town?
Pretty much.
What
That's
city's
what,
he in?
that's what Coleman. They've been calling Coleman a sundown town for like the last 6 or 8 months.
I'm about 20 minutes south of Coleman. I'm like right below it.
That's Aniana.
Aniana's close, yes. I'm technically in a town called Nectar, but it's between a town called Hayden and Cleveland, near Aniana.
I've been through Hayden.
We ate at a restaurant in Good Hope about a month ago. Really good. Now they closed it. It was an old cotton gin. What was the name of that restaurant? Do you remember? One that we went to in Good Hope.
Is that down there where they have the whatever the little thing is, the little shrine or whatever that thing is off the interstate?
Stash House was the name of it. Oh, you're talking about we
There's a barbecue place in Hayden that people from all over the state come to called Top Hat. I don't see what the big deal about it is, but people love it.
what's the name of that place, Scott?
Yeah, it's
Maria Grotto
Marita Grotto or Grotto or something. Yeah,
something. Ava Maria Grotto. Yeah. So that's pretty cool.
I've never seen it. I see the signs for it every time, but I've never seen it.
Hmm.
Lots of interesting stuff in the great state of Alabama.
Oh yeah, I'm in the middle of nowhere out here. I love it.
I thought all of Alabama was in the middle of nowhere.
Wrong, Tom.
I think I'm 20 miles from the interstate. I think if you
Don't you blaspheme in here. Don't you blaspheme in
50
here.
miles, something like that.
It's east or west?
65 is where the interstate is. So I think I'm
He's to the east. He's to the east of because he's towards Aniana on that
yeah,
side.
east. Yeah, I had to think about it with my redneck education, which way that was.
Back toward the middle.
No, the other way, but he's back towards the Georgia line, that way.
Yeah,
65.
toward the middle of the state. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I got you.
Wouldn't the middle be south? Wouldn't Birmingham be the middle?
I'm north of Birmingham. I guess I'm kind of in the
No,
middle north of Birmingham.
I meant that
Yeah.
Ave Grotto.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is kind of unusual listening to Father Mike, and I'm not Catholic, and yeah, I'm looking forward to going through the Apocrypha though, so I can all the books that we were never supposed to read. Gonna be awesome.
I saw something about a bunch of FBI agents are fixing to be in Huntsville.
There's a bunch of them already here. There's what 2,000 already here. What's another 500?
That's true.
A lot.
Well, if you consolidate, they can rent your house, and then you're good. You got more than you
Catch
need.
that.
You got more than you need. You don't need 2 houses. What the hell?
I know. I'm working on it, Scott.
Well, get off some of that money and buy her a big old diamond, and
She
you
just
won't have to
told me,
go
she
through.
goes, see, you had to go home 4 times the other day to get tools to fix something that was here.
I
So
found you one in a coffee maker. There you go.
what is that? Oh, you found that?
Found that in a coffee maker. It's marked 925.
There we go.
No, he's going to have to. He's going to have to go get her like a 5 carat solitaire to get her to come over to the dark side.
She said, who is that talking? I want to give him a hug.
It's like crazy ass Tom. You don't know what he's talking about.
Hold out
You'll
for
see
the
me.
big one.
You'll see. He'll be in Nashville. Yeah.
Yeah.
You get a hug, Tom, in Nashville.
Get his
Yeah.
credit card, and we'll go ahead and find you a ring.
Yeah. What's his name? What's his name's all over the radio. He'll design you whatever you can come up with.
I got a question
Oh
for
my
you,
gosh.
you Amazoners. Do you
He's
think they're going to quit advertising how you can make $100,000 in a weekend on Amazon on YouTube
Of
because
course
we
not.
have a course
no.
now that
They're
all of this
they're
stuff
probably
is
on
coming out?
TikTok right. They're on TikTok right now telling you how you can be a great seller on Amazon.
Are they? Because I
They'll
keep
Was a
tell you how
rock
you
star that did the was a rock star did the video on the lady who paid $15,000 for a course the other day?
Was it Rockstar? I saw.
12,000.
I watched Lindy Glenn. Lindy did it too. They're both doing clickbait.
Oh,
I've
wow.
never sold on Amazon. I used to kill it on eBay, but I've never sold on Amazon.
What do you sell now?
Nothing really. I just kind of got out of it. I owned a liquidation business for a couple years, and we were selling 15 to 20,000 a month on eBay, and then we disbanded it, and I haven't
Yeah,
really got into it.
he moved in the middle of nowhere so he can deliver shine.
I wish I played Dream more and I'd deliver.
If it wasn't for running moonshine, we wouldn't have NASCAR. By God.
And
We
what's
were, I was buying 18 wheelers of stuff from Amazon, Lowe's, Home Depot, returns and stuff. Me and another guy, we were cranking it. Scott's seen some of it, I think. Well, not in person, but I think I've seen some photos while
Yeah.
back.
Yeah.
So did the inventory dry up or what?
So this was during the peak of COVID, and there was some kind of business loan that the federal government was giving to people where you could just get I didn't participate, so I don't know how it worked, but they would just give people $50,000 to start a business. So all these people were taking the money and they didn't know what to do with it, and liquidation was popular at the time, so they were getting in it, and the prices of trailers tripled, the price of freight doubled, and so we just decided to get out while we were ahead because we wasn't sure if the whole industry was going to go belly up or not. So we just got out to be safe.
I got you.
yeah, that ring smells like pure coffee. Just picking it up, I can smell it from here now. It's been in that coffee maker a while. What'd she say?
She said mommy likes coffee, so I guess she would take a ring that smells like coffee.
We were getting most of our stuff out of Atlanta, Georgia, and we were paying like $300 to $400 in freight for an 18-wheeler, and there at the end it was getting up over $2,000. And we were like, no, let's not do that.
Well, you had more demand, but you also had the restrictions that were being replaced, and a lot of truck drivers weren't driving, which didn't help.
Yeah, and the 18-wheelers, when we paid between 5 and 20,000 18-wheeler, and there at the end, some of them were getting 30, 40,000. We were like, no, let's just get out of this. Depending on what you bought.
That's all that stuff too, right?
Yeah, like a Home Depot tool trailer would cost you about 25,000, and you had to test every piece in there. And it was 26 pallets just full of junk.
Wow.
But it wasn't too terrible once you got a system going. We're running through an 18-wheeler about every week and a half of getting it out, testing it, listing it, and moving to the next one about every week and a half.
What you eating, Todd?
What you eat? Is that a dog? Is that a dog treat or a Todd treat?
The The good thing about those tool pallets, though, Harlan, is when you test that stuff, even if the stuff doesn't work, there's a market for it. So you can sell every piece on the trailer because people still buy broken stuff.
What they for parts?
They did, yeah. We had one guy overseas, and he would buy just pallets of that broken stuff, and we would send it to Miami, and he'd go across the ocean. So, yeah, you can sell every single piece on them trailers.
It just got too expensive.
Yeah, I saw some crazy stuff too. I saw some crazy stuff come through them 18 wheelers.
Did you ever stick an air tag in it when you sent it out on one of those big pallets?
Should I? Dude, so you can get anything you want to buy. You can buy on Amazon. So you can just imagine some of the stuff that we saw come through. Like it was wild.
So John wants to know: did you find any dog phylactic devices?
We found some pretty adult stuff. I don't know if I should share it on. I mean, I guess I could. I don't know if it matters or not.
Yeah, this channel is so G-rated.
It's been demonetized an hour ago.
Family oriented.
I won't go into too graphic of a detail, but one time we got this thing on Amazon and it was a male female combination, a doll. You can just figure out what that is. And somebody bought it. We sold it for like $170 on eBay. And somebody bought it, some guy bought it, and then he decided he was going to return it about a week later because he said that the male function did not work. So we were like, whatever. So we get it back, and that sucker used the dang thing, put it back in the box, and then returned it.
There should have been no returns on that. I don't care whether it's Amazon.
No returns.
That should not have been able to be returned.
Sure did. It was wild.
That's just nasty.
Mm.
Jake, you mentioned air tags.
Yeah.
Does that work through like Bluetooth or how do you track those
Bluetooth
things?
through iPhones. iPhones kind of make a network that pings off of the iPhones.
Other people's iPhones?
Correct.
Anyone's iPhone, and any other device that is part of the Find My network. So if you have the Find My app installed on your Android phone, it can bounce off of it anonymously through your phone just by your phone being close to it. Yes, it does Bluetooth as well as some of them do NFC now as well if you're that close. But it can be totally offline, and then transfer that data. And as soon as that device is back online, it will transmit. So even let's say you have, I don't know, let's say you have an AirTag and you're in the middle of nowhere and that AirTag is there and your phone is there, but there's no service on your phone. Once your phone gets back to service, it will report that it was near that AirTag at whatever specific location it was.
Oh, well.
And the reason I was asking, I fell down a hole the other night and I was watching Sovereign Citizen deals, and there was a person that had stolen this guy's backpack, and he had an AirTag sewed into the inside of it, and he tracked it back to the guy's house, to the robber's
I knew that
house.
was coming.
You like this guy? Hey, some guy returned that dang thing. I was like, what the hell?
Oh, Lord have mercy.
And I just wondered how they worked.
Well,
Yeah.
the other thing too is my son has an AirTag on his keys. My wife borrowed his car for a little bit, and her Android phone says, "Hey, something's following you and tracking you. You might want to check your surroundings."
Yeah, it will tell you. Yeah. I was about halfway home with the new van, and my device went off and said someone's tracking you. So I found the AirTag.
Yeah.
I took it apart. I just took the battery out.
How long do the batteries last in those things?
A year or so. It takes a little watch battery.
Does it?
Yeah, about a year. That reminds me, I need to call that glass company that had the van and asked them if they want their air tag back. If they give me if they give me the other copy of the key, I'll give them their air tag back.
There you go, Kevin. Bring your estrogen on. So did your dog thing look about like that, John?
Look like what?
I just sent you a picture.
What the? Why do you have it?
That's Andy. He sent it. That's the one he sold.
That's the one the guy returned. That's the one the guy he got it all nice and lubed
Do
up
I,
and returned it.
do I show the crowd?
What?
Go ahead, Beard. It's your show, not mine.
Is that the one you're holding after it got returned?
That's the one
Wow.
that got returned. The mail part didn't work.
Yeah, he said the mail part didn't work. He returned it.
TMI.
Oh,
Yeah.
We used to get all kinds of bongs and pot growing houses and all kinds of stuff similar to that and just wild stuff.
No thanks.
Yeah, come on, Kevin. You can tell us all about Dibbit. Not many people have ever heard of that little site that you talk about.
Now I'm disturbed for a second though. I'm looking at this picture. Why are you fondling those? Why are you
I know.
fondling?
Andy's holding this thing. Got one hand on each boob. What the hell?
I mean, I
You're
gotta
enjoying that toy too much. You don't know where that thing's been,
I gotta make sure that they're realistic for the listing.
and you had no
There's
gloves
only
on.
there's only two things to hold, and he's holding the right part.
he's holding on to him.
Well, my girlfriend at the time was actually unboxing stuff, and she found it, and I heard her scream, and I said, "What is it?" She said, "It's somebody with a boobs and a penis."
Okay, I'll pronounce it correctly. Kevin's cash cow. Is that right? So how long, Kevin? How long till you start your own cooking channel and your cooking stuff? Just inquiring minds want to know these things.
Looking, you see how many messages Kevin sends through District? He's busy booking all these people to do these lives. He has no time for that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty creepy. But it's definitely a different. I knew that reselling would change, but I faced this last year. Amazon decided to eliminate most of the brands I could sell, and you definitely have to figure something else. Golf Channel with John.
That'd be fun.
I could do the Golf Channel with y'all, but I'd be closer to Bigfoot out in the trees.
Call it the Golf Conspiracy Channel. You finally find Bigfoot.
Yeah.
Jake, when you're down in Antarctica, I want you to hit some golf balls off the edge of the world now.
I was looking for my golf ball. Damn, I didn't trip over Bigfoot. Around at Torrey Pines. Make him come this way. How about North Carolina's got enough golf courses?
Now, my buddies from California lived out here. I would actually do a golf channel because we play competitively against each other every time we see each other. So we would just put that on video.
I wonder if Kevin's got like a cha-ching sound every time a Dibbit auction closes or somebody sells something. His phone cha-chings.
So I don't know if you can see this, Harlan. But that's the kind of stuff we'd buy 18-wheelers of, just pallets of stuff, and you didn't even know what was in them. It was just a crapshoot.
Oh, that's part of Didbit's part of District.
District, yeah. That's Kevin and his two podcast mates. Who was I watching? I was flipping through TikTok last night, and country club adjacent where they were somewhere. Those dudes are funny as hell. You ever seen them guys, John?
Who is it again?
Their channel is Country Club Adjacent.
Mm-mm.
They'll be at a golf course or at a tournament, and they'll be describing everybody walking by, but kind of in a nice, not anything like really mean, but good, but funny.
They're pretty
And,
good.
Dave,
No,
don't
but
look behind you.
I know those golf channels. Great. There's a father and son just chipping. They made these little small greens in their backyard, and they're just having a little chipping competition. And like within a day, they had 20,000 views. It's like, what? So those golf channels get a lot of views.
Dude, a lot of people get views just cutting their damn grass. Like somebody will cut their grass, put it on YouTube, and get like 300,000 views. I'm like, what the?
yeah, the ones that find the worst yard in the neighborhood do it for free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Those
it's a
are
transformation.
crazy.
It's a transformation, man. It's
Yeah.
insane how I've watched a few of those. There's a
I'm
lot
A lot
of
of
damn
those
work.
out there,
A
but
lot
they
of
get
damn work.
millions of views.
Yeah. They make enough off the YouTube channel to pay their entire living expenses and crew. If they some of them have even have a crew.
I raise honeybees. I'm gonna start filming more of that this year.
How many you got? How many hives?
I've got 3 back there. I got as high as 10. Now I'm down to 3. I'm actually opening them for the first time this year tomorrow.
Okay. I was going to ask you if you had any hive collapse over the winter. Ours are just starting to fly, and I haven't been able to get into them yet. But I know they're doing okay. But I'm starting to feed them. I haven't been able to open them yet.
Yeah, I have one that I know didn't make it over the winter. I had 10 last year, and I got down to the 3 before going into winter, and I lost one over the winter. So.
I got you.
Yeah, there have been a lot of people saying they've been losing hives. It's been a problem.
Yeah. The hive I have, I just have one, but it was a rescue that was abandoned about 3 years before I found it, and I rescued it. So it had survived 3 years on its own completely.
Yeah, last year was the first year I've ever pulled honey, and I pulled right around 50 pounds last year. That was my first ever run. So.
Yeah, that's about what I pulled last year.
That's a lot of honey.
Honey is extremely heavy though, so it doesn't make as. I mean, 50 pounds isn't as much as it sounds. Maybe.
So 1900 store says going to the flea market. Are they in Japan?
Yeah.
In
Tokyo.
That would be a great video to find out what a flea market looks like in Japan.
I've been trying to tell them that there's so many things that they can buy in Japan that you cannot find out here that people would pay for.
Yeah.
Those
And- Do you have any other animals besides bees? Is that all you got?
What's that?
Is that all you got? Is bees, or do you have anything else?
I don't have any other animals.
Stop lying. The rest of his animals are called tenants.
We lovingly call them inmate 1, 2, and 3. Yeah.
I've got some chickens. That's it. Just bees and chickens.
Oh, you're sitting on gold there.
I grew up on a farm.
Them
So
eggs are like $4.99 a dozen here in Charlotte.
Oh, they're higher than that here. I think. I'm not sure. I hadn't bought eggs in forever.
Yeah, $4.99. Where are you buying those?
Yeah, right? Talk about.
Yeah. 1900 store, man. The Japanese videos are fascinating. I want to go to Japan so bad. Just the cool tech and all the innovation they have over there, and I've watched quite a few YouTubers that go through Japan, and it's very fascinating. The blend of all that, the old culture with the new stuff,
right?
It's pretty damn cool. I
There's
don't know if I'd be able to find my way around because, man.
You said you live in Charlotte?
Yeah.
I was in North Carolina 3 weeks ago now, but I was up in Spruce Pine.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna have to kick Chris out of here. Chris, come back next Friday. He's driving through the middle of nowhere out of no signal.
There's an Australian that's married to a Japanese girl, and they have a channel, and they bought from what, and this has been 4 or 5 years ago. The Japanese don't like old anything, and they had the opportunity to buy this house, and they had to clean it out, and it had like, I bet you could fill up 2 or 3 40-foot containers up with those things, all the stuff that was in that house, and it was like hundreds of sets of sake cups and the little not a vase, whatever.
But they do like old American stuff though.
Yeah, they do like old American stuff. Anyway, he had a guy from California fly because he said he tried selling it, nobody would buy it over there. This guy flew from California and bought everything and shipped it back to California. And he said the guy made buck off of that sucker because everybody was buying all that because it was like 60 years old sake cups and stuff like that.
Nice.
Yeah, Ping, that is you're 100% correct. If you're anywhere near any of the Disney folks stuff, when you've got the worldwide Disney stuff, which you can't get, those people are, collect Disney collectors are 100% nuts and will spend crazy money. I mean, just look at we've been talking about Starbucks. Go look at what Disney Starbucks looks like.
Oh,
Harlan, are you
Why am
in
I
trouble,
cheap,
Harlan?
Harbor? Ron?
All right, guys, I'm gonna hop off here. I'm gonna get up early and go to a church sale.
Yeah.
Nice.
But I'd
Are
like to,
y'all getting there to get there early in line, or y'all just gonna show up at the right time?
Surely there won't be a line at that early.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Maybe
right.
there is. I don't
There'll
know.
be people.
Yeah, I'll get there probably right at because there's not many. There may be another reason too, but
So
I may be there real early.
y'all got a church sale in Huntsville. Let me write that down real quick.
Yeah, it's on the south side, down south of the river. Just keep on going that way, and you'll finally run into it at some point,
It's that,
somewhere
it's
near
that,
Birmingham.
it's that Korean Baptist church on campus.
Hmm.
All right, I'll see y'all.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Not Harlan.
Later, man.
So Kevin is saying that Disneyland Tokyo cracks down on resellers. What they don't know, they don't know.
yeah.
I'm looking at some solds for Disney Tokyo, and I'm seeing a lot of solds. I mean, it doesn't mean that they're not cracking down, but just like anything, it seems like they selectively choose what sellers they're gonna bureau, and they let other people slide.
Sounds like Kevin just came in here to hate on you, 1900 store. Don't let Kevin shoot down your dreams.
Hey, Mr. Sadie.
Oh,
come on,
Okay.
Mr. Sadie, get online. Come on, it's not that late.
he's probably 2 sheets in the wind right now on a Friday night.
Well, even better. Come on.
He's probably into the big money.
It don't matter. We're gonna see him in a couple months live and in person.
That's right. That's right.
Is he coming?
Yeah.
He said
promised.
if I got you two
He
old
promised.
farts there, he would be there. So you
That's
two
right.
old
That's what
farts.
he said. He promised.
If not, Todd's gonna rent a car on the way home and run over Mr. Sadie.
Todd don't have a problem doing that at 30,000 feet.
So Kevin is saying the park doesn't allow purchase in multiples.
Oh, it doesn't.
What's
One per
crazy
person or
though is
something.
I'm seeing some sold comps that the seller says they're from Japan, and we're not talking small stuff, and they're selling like this Winnie the Pooh popcorn bucket, $43.99, free shipping, free returns. How do they even make that work?
That just give you your money back if it.
Yeah, but I mean, free shipping, that just wipes you out right there.
Maybe.
Is that from Japan?
They're in Japan, selling into eBay.com in the US. Wow. And it's all Disney stuff they sell.
Well, they're obsessed. Sort of like those University of Alabama fans. You know, they got to have everything with Alabama's logo on it.
Tom decided he was old and needed to go to sleep. So y'all, everybody say good night to
That Tom.
Tom. Tom, it's still sitting on the same one.
Don't you blaspheme in here. Don't you blaspheme in here.
Yeah.
I didn't even have to go look for it. It was sitting on the blaspheme because you keep blaspheming.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You're just sad because you live in a basketball state, and Alabama is the pinnacle of college basketball. Our entire state.
Scott, apparently your old timers is showing up because you know that I don't give one damn bit about basketball.
I don't either. I just know we're number 6 and Auburn's number 1.
And college basketball at that, even though this state is all about college sports.
I think Duke's number 2 though.
Oh, I hope somebody wipes the floor with them. That's
They
the
got a
most
big
pretentious bunch of damn people I ever met in my
Yeah, one
life.
of their freshmen, some big white dude, is having a pretty good season.
A big who?
Big white dude.
A big white dude? Are you sure he's just not like a caramel color?
No, he's not caramel. He's really pale. That just means if they once you allow multiples, you just gotta everybody around you just to go in there and buy one. Pay somebody. Oh hell!
Oh shit!
Oh crap!
What the hell is he doing up out on the? Where you at?
There he is. He's
9
driving.
o'clock at night.
We're gonna see you get pulled over, Sadie.
Running.
Honest officer, I've only had 2 to drink. Look at these little small cans.
Right? I don't think he hears us.
I don't think he hears us. Damn
I
it!
don't think he
What the
does.
hell?
Damn it. All for nothing.
I know. All my best stuff is just
All the good stuff.
Google Disney reselling.
Just a running down the road trying to loosen my load.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Marcia got 5 things while Harlan was carrying on.
Ooh. Look at that.
Ron, you're the Texas A&M fan, aren't you?
Yeah, they're losers. Losers.
That's the Clemson of Texas.
The Clemson of Texas.
Yeah. They used to have a really one of the best architectural departments in the United States, and people always made a joke about it. You get a Clemson boy to design your barn, you'll have the finest damn barn in the country.
Yeah. Anything else exciting before we're at 2 hours? I'm gonna shut this thing down and go take a nap.
I'm going to bed.
I have to get up early.
All right, thanks, Scott.
I've
Good
been
night, everybody.
I've been on Todd's show. I made a video and I have my own show. I've done enough YouTube today.
There you go.
If I don't watch out, I'm gonna be Commonwealth pick. I'm gonna be Kevin. I'm gonna be videos everywhere. It's gonna be awesome.
You'll get that $1,000 check next month. You'll be okay.
Yeah, they're gonna give me. I made $20.
We know.
All right.
Month.
You have a great one. Night.
Yeah, Tom.
I'm just glad it's starting to warm up because all the fun parts of reselling are about to start. Except for John, he's losing yard sales because it's about to get hot as Hades.
No, it's perfect weather right now, but we have another 2 months of solid weather before it starts getting hot. But I've got too much merchandise. I mean, just
Yeah, I'm going tomorrow, but I'm gonna be real picky about what I grab. I don't want to. Got so much stuff right to say. I was debating. I was debating not going, but there are 2 sales tomorrow that are 2 of the better ones of the year, and I'm like, you know what?
You still got to
Even if I
reorganize so you can get started on your whatnot setup.
Yeah, there you
Yeah,
go.
I figured out some of that. So I started looking around here, and I've got coffee makers everywhere, and I've got an extra shelf that I need to put up. And so tomorrow afternoon, it's supposed to be in the 60s. So I think I'm gonna go to a storage building and build that shelf, and then start dragging a lot of this over there, and then mark which shelves are listed and which shelves are not listed, and that way the ones that because I've got lights. So it's a storage building. They're non-climate control, but I hung yeah, Kevin, I'm probably gonna start doing whatnot here in probably 10 days. Um, uh, I might even have to come play if I get good at this live thing. I might have to come join you over there on Ribbit. On Ribbit, is that it? Ribbit,
Ribbit. Yeah.
Dib.
Ribbit,
Giblets. Giblets.
giblets,
Giblets.
giblets,
Giblets.
Giblets.
giblets. So I hung LED lights up there, and I run them off my power station. So I think I'll be able to do good enough, especially using photo room to take pictures over there, and then come back home and list them. He's hurt. I know you're. We're trying to make you feel at home, like you're, like you're on your own podcast. They treat you like you're some little evil elf.
And Kevin, we have an open spot. We can make 4. We can have 4 in our podcast. You're welcome to join us.
Oh yeah.
Straight from giblets.com. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we can add another P to the podcast. It can be the quadruple P.
I'm sorry, Kevin.
I wish I had the drive that Kevin had. I just don't. I don't self promote very well. I've never have in my entire life, so that's why I chose not to do district. But yeah, hey, we actually talk about issues over there, Kevin. We have a good time. Actually, if y'all check that out in the morning, I thought we had a pretty good conversation, and that's really the key to our podcast. It's just the 3 of us having just a conversation about reselling and what's going on, and where it goes is where it goes. I thought this episode was pretty good. Y'all let us know. It should be out in the morning, 8 a.m. Pacific time. Is that 11 Eastern?
Yep.
So check that out. It's definitely a good one. Did we come up with a good clickbait title to get people to watch it?
Oh yeah. Yep.
We tried to talk Josh into letting us say Josh is freaking out or something again too, but he laughed, but he didn't give us the okay on that one.
Yeah, he can't help us choose titles anymore. Not allowed.
Andy, I don't know. For the small price of 1%, that is very tempting there. So Kevin, does it work for stuff that's just everywhere? Because I'm really gonna probably do. My goal is to do some of the same stuff that Philly Flipper does, and just sell whatever I find each week. Do a video about what because I want to get back into making more consistent videos, and so I figure if I do the yard sale videos, I'll show what I bought, and hey, this is going to be sold wherever. I have some more traction. What is he talking about? Kevin, have you been drinking? Although I did watch the Rockford Files. Just don't remember a ring. No, I don't watch reselling. How many times do I have to tell y'all that? In the building, I need something that I don't need to pay attention to. So I'll watch Bigfoot. Unless they told me they catch him and I have to skip those episodes. Or music. I talked about this on the podcast this week. Or I guess I'm going to have to catch one of Dave's shows. Just so I know what you're talking about.
Go ping.
Are your bones that old that you have to break out a WD-40?
Yeah, I'm trying to get a cross pin working. It's
If I
frozen.
did, I wouldn't be selling on whatnot. All right, Kevin. When's his next one? So I'll watch it. Tell me when his next one is.
Jeez.
Didbit sold 150K this month.
Nice.
That means you're rich, dude.
1%.
You can come you could be our first sponsor for the PPP podcast.
Yeah.
Sponsored by Giblets. Sorry, I almost killed Todd. We're gonna have to get you a little from Commonwealth Flipper. You're gonna have to be Commonwealth King. You're gonna have to change your name. Have you a little crown you walk around with so everybody knows? Did we come up? When's Dave's next show, Kevin? Do you know? You gonna make me look at my email. I never look at email. Well, he's back. Are you gonna actually talk to us this time?
There he is.
Hello.
How many of them little cans of beer you had tonight?
Wow. That many.
Sadie, you gotta turn your mic on.
Damn, we scared him off. Damn it. I messed with it. It's not coming up.
Uh-oh.
Might be worth it for the last Monday. All right, Monday.
Uh-oh. He ran away.
Oh.
Are all sounding the same now? As either they're leaving eBay or killing it on eBay. Kevin is very level-headed. We give Kevin a little bit of grief, but I wouldn't tease Kevin if I didn't like Kevin. I think I love Kevin.
Yeah.
He's an outstanding individual. So Kevin's ripping off your video tomorrow. So there you go.
Hey, it's good. You know, it just gives them a chance to make it better.
Sadie gives up.
Hey, I made a video today.
Ooh.
I made one that I'm dropping tomorrow too.
And I recorded another one to I guess it'll be Sunday. 2 videos in the same week. That's some kind of record for me.
It
Wow.
is.
I made a video yesterday, but nobody watched it. So
How many views did you get on it?
counting
17.
you, 12.
There you
You know
go.
what? You should probably introduce some jewelry or something, some rings or something flashy. Maybe that'll help. Paint your nails.
Thanks, Dave. You're my biggest fan there, Dave.
Mr. Sadie said he watched it. I saw it. I have not watched it yet.
Okay.
I gotta delete this picture because seeing you holding that thing, Andy, is very.
Just the way it just seems like he's enjoying it a little bit too much.
That damn smile on your face, Andy, really does. Is kind of. It really.
Does it make you uncomfortable, Scott?
Mm.
I think the audience wants to know what the hell you're talking about.
No. No, they don't.
No, they don't.
Yeah, no, sexy ain't it. All right, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us. We'll do this again. Hey, check it out tomorrow. I'm serious. In all seriousness, tomorrow's a good one. It's probably our second best one. You know, our best one was when Kevin was there because Kevin joined us. But this is probably the second best one. Good conversation. That's all we always strive for. Kevin sent me a link to Giblets, like I'm not registered already.
The giblets.
And then yes, promo code giblets, right?
That'd be a good one right there. Yeah, we're on tomorrow. Josh had a video today, so if you hadn't seen that, Josh had some good conversation today. He doesn't even tell me and Johnny's going live. He just goes live. We're like, dude, it takes like 2 seconds to go live to a text.
Hey, did you hear my heavy metal rendition of my outro?
I did not.
I got a lot of good reviews on that.
I heard you talking about it, but I had to come over here and start my show late.
Yeah, go back when you get a chance and take a listen. It came out pretty good.
Is it the beginning or the end?
It's at the very end, so it's like the last 3
All right.
minutes of the live.
And you even showed one of my comments up and then went back and skipped right over it. I'm like, I wasn't talking to nobody else. That was to you, and you skipped it.
Skipper
Yeah,
makes skipper.
I challenge you to go through a live and read every comment as you're going. It's not
Okay. Kibbles and bits. LOL. I left out the code. There you go. I read them all. Stay safe and smiley face. That's all I see. Dude, I don't have the mental fortitude to
right?
and interact with Jenna at the same time while she's correcting me.
I know.
And obviously she was sweating today, so that would have been even more of a distraction.
Yeah.
So is she at the end of coming down with something, or is she catching something, or is she
I don't
just
know.
hot?
I don't know what's happening. Hopefully she's not getting sick, but she got some blood work done the other day, so we'll find out what's
So we
going on.
don't, because we know she's. All I hear from Joni all the time is either she's hot as hell, she's cold as hell. That's never. I'm like, Lord have
And
mercy.
it's the opposite of what's actually happening. So when it's cold in here,
Absolutely.
she wants the air on. When it's hot in here, she wants the heat on. It's like,
And if I'm in the living room and I've got the heat on and she's hot and it's cold at the house, she'll come in here and can't understand why I'm cold. I'm like, would you go back in the room or wherever the hell you were and leave me alone?
yeah.
All right, 99.
Yeah, that's the life of us midlifers right there, right?
Yeah.
Everyone, again, thanks for joining us. Check that out tomorrow. John will be live Monday night. I have a video for you Sunday. It's another one of something useful for reselling. Imagine that me being smart and teaching something. Holy shit!
Mm-hmm.
What is this? 2017?
What?